Warriors tackle the Antigua Hawkbills Friday, July 11th. It's a big doubleheader Saturday, July 12th, where the TNT Red Steel face the Barbados Trident in the opener from 10 o'clock in the morning. There's more action from 2 in the afternoon, when the St. Lucia Zouk take on the Jamaica Tallawahs. Trevor Twits has been following the build-up.
The Caribbean Premier League has been dubbed the biggest party in sports, and officials are working to produce a party of a lifetime. Work is at a pace to have the National Stadium in tip-top condition for the encounters.
The National Stadium has been spiced up for the encounters. As you can see, the pitch has been readied, well watered, to become hard and bouncy and very conducive for batting. Outfield being grassed and comfy for what we hope will be a lot of runs that will flow right here at the National Stadium.
Coordinator of Sports, Conrad Francis, is directing the operations, and from all indications, things are going pretty well.
Since the announcement that we'll be hosting the CPL, we did a number of things, right? We have increased the manpower on the field. We've put our resources in the St. George's area on the field. That's our groundsmen, and they have been working steadily since. And we've also brought in Crafton, the groundsman, who is working with CPL now, paid 2 visits here. And together with our local groundsmen, a plan was drawn up, and they are following that plan as laid out. So you're talking about the watering of the field, which is a costly activity. It has to be done, and it is being done. You're talking about the fertilization of the field and also specific work on the pitch itself.
Selwyn Charles is the head groundsman.
Well, the work we'll be doing is top dressing the pitch, doing the basic that we're supposed to do on the pitch to get a better pitch. And it can be the #1 pitch in the Caribbean. As we know, as the fastest pitch in the Caribbean, and we're working to be as the #1 still in the Caribbean.
Are you really going to make this pitch really hard and bouncy? You know, the bowlers bowl fast, the ball's going to come through, so it's going to be conducive for batting.
Well, we're going to make the pitches is for bowlers and batsmen, a bit of for everything, for both teams.
How does one get a pitch into that condition?
Well, you roll it for 2 weeks, you give it his sun, you give it his water, you roll it crossway, a long way, so that the spinners get a grip of it, and the fast bowlers get a grip of it.
The eyes of the world are on you, and you have to give them something good.
Well, in my thought, I always praise God, and He'll bring us through this. That is my wish, and I know God will let us go.
Thousands are expected to crowd the National Stadium over the 2 days for the biggest party in sports. Director of Operations of the CPL, Michael Hall, is expecting a splendid start to the season with several top players on show.
Great cricket. We have some big international stars coming to play in the CPL this year. Kevin Peterson, as you may have heard, has joined the St. Lucia Zouks, which for all intents and purposes represents Grenada as well. The franchise is domiciled in St. Lucia, but certainly part of the Windward Islands fraternity. A couple of players coming back from last year. Shoaib Malik will be with Barbados. Morley, a fan favorite in the Caribbean, returns to play for the Jamaica Tallawahs. And one of the more exciting players in T20 cricket who emerged last year against our very own West Indies, Corey Anderson of New Zealand, has joined the CPL. He'll be playing with the Guyana team. There's going to be a lot of great cricket played. The stars are coming back, some new ones are here as well, and we just expect that Grenada will be the perfect place to launch what we expect to be another great season.
Fans are eagerly looking forward to the encounters.
As you know, we would have seen a lot of 2020 cricket over the last few years on television, and it's right at home. I think it's also going to give us, even the youngsters, encouragement to get involved in the game. As we know, Trevor, that game carries with it quite a huge amount in monetary. And therefore, it would only encourage our young people to get involved in cricket, and certainly I think it will be very beneficial for cricket in Grenada. It's certainly going to spur on even the young clubs to get involved in playing 2020 cricket, and as we understand, you can have a big future in playing 2020 cricket. So I think it's positive. And I think it's a good thing for Grenada.
I expect, good cricket. I expect some of the best 2020 cricketers in the region. And, we have some from around the world that are going to be here with us. I'm looking forward to that as well. As much as the sort of support that even to the tournament locally.
You think the crowds will come out?
Yeah, I think so, because that version of the cricket is one that is followed, So I am expecting our here to really come out and support the cricket.
We have seen Cricket World Cup, and we are going to be seeing CPL. I think that is one of the greatest things that will happen for Grenada, especially cricket in Grenada, and that version of our cricket.
Are you expecting large crowds?
Yes, I am expecting large crowds. A lot of people who are talking quite a lot about it, especially out there in the country, and they are looking forward to it, knowing what 2020 cricket is all about. The Indian Premier League have just finished, and they are looking forward to see great things happening. Although Football World Cup is there, but you know the kind of people we have in Grenada. We are very resilient, and we're going to come out.
From the National Stadium at the Queen's Park in St. George's, I am Trevor Thwaites on the ball for State of Affairs.
A wry smile for Murtaza. Give me the ball. And Triskel says, that is where I will deposit it. 6 more to midweek.
And now, the icing on tonight's season closer. Songbird Sabrina Francis is back from Switzerland, where she toured the beautiful country with her band, The Navigators. The 6-member team got their first international break as they performed at private parties, clubs, and their own organized shows. In this State of Affairs report, we bring you highlights of the trip that left the people of Switzerland in awe and most definitely in love with the talented Grenadian songbird Sabrina.
Okay, so what do you think about Sabrina and the Navigators?
Well, they're a good band, actually. Surprisingly. No, I'm just joking, they're great. I mean, they brought some nice Grenadian spirit over to Switzerland.
Call me ruthless. Go ahead and call me cruel. I'll wear that banner. Mama didn't raise no fool. If you're lucky, maybe I'll give you a try in another life. Do you wanna touch me? Well, baby, reach out your hand. It's only fire. It won't hurt you. It's suffocating. No woman, no cry. No, no, no. Woman, no cry. Bum, bum, bum. Switzerland is like a storybook. Very fairy tale like.
Fairy tale?
Yeah. I never really learned how to trust something my eyes can't see, and yet it seems that I must. But how do I let go of me? It's like I'm hanging on a cliff. I wanna let go, but what if there's nobody out there to catch me?
Yeah, I saw them twice. First time in the Opera Pfingsten. It's a really, really good gig. It reminded me of the old Motown style, musician worker, serious but groovy. I liked it a lot.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just pray to God that I do believe in. 'Cause I got time while he got freedom. Yes. When a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. His best days with the sum of my words. Finally met a girl who's gonna put it first. While I'm wide awake. But when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. Whoa, what am I supposed to do when the cares about me is always you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up in love again? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces.
I think that Sabrina and the Navigators are a fantastic band with fantastic original songs, more and more of them, and with quite a good band leader and a kind of a shepherd that cares about these young people, brings them to Switzerland, and I'm very happy about that.
Okay, so what's the name of this place again?
Rinkis.
Rinkis. Right, so we're here in what? Rinkis? And it's so amazing. You have this, pretty much it seems like an empty place. It's like a supermarket outside. You have a fridge and stuff. And you basically take what you want. No surveillance cameras or anything. And when you're done, you put your money in this box. How crazy is that? Where else in the world do you see? I mean, wow.
Come on. Dita, don't!
Sabrina, you're riding the swing like a child.
to go around.
You're so loose. Hard and I'm free. Free falling. Whoa, I'm free.
It's a beautiful place, and the people are nice, and that's a full package if you ask me.
And it's very clean.
Sabrina, point again. Where is Grenada?
No. I'm not going to.
I'm thinking
down in the west.
In the west,
yeah.
This
so
one.
you are east.
But
yes.
This is west. This is west. You know that, right?
Grenada is this way.
But this is west.
Grenada.
And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives. Sweet Grenada, this is home.
And that's our picture this week from the home front. This is the current state of affairs. This signals the end of season 1 of this new and exciting feature program that raises the bar in Grenada media. As we speak, our reporters and producers are gathering more stories from across Grenada, and we will be back here after Carnival to bring you new stories and features in State of Affairs Season 2. I am Roel Titus.